I have a serious question for you. What do you think has a better chance of happening? The Leafs beat the Florida Panthers in the playoffs, or the home prices go only up for the rest of the year? Let me know in the comments down below. Who do you have more faith in, the Leafs or the real estate market? The reason I ask is the stats just came out for the month of April, and if you are on the home selling side, things are looking good for you once again. So let's start off with a 5 year comparison. And in this video, to start off with, in this chart, I'm comparing April only. So we're starting off in April 2019 all the way to April 2023. Number of homes sold is in red, and the new listings are in black. So 2019 is what I would consider somewhat of a normal year. Like demand was coming in, supply was coming in, everything was just kind of normal. And number of homes sold made up 53% of new listings coming in that month. Now we went as high as 66%, and that was in a record breaking year. That was in 2021, where homes sold made up 66% of the new listings coming in. The only problem is if you are on the buying side, we are back to that same number once again, 66%. Now, I am not saying that the market is back to 2021 prices. That is not true. That is not close at all, because I know there are some agents saying that, but we're nowhere close to what was happening in 2021 or early 2022. All I'm saying is the new listings and the number of homes sold, the ratios are at about even what was happening in 2021. Now let's look at a supply and demand issue. If you guys have been shopping for a house recently, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. There is just no supply out there right now. Supply has only gone up, like new listings, they have only gone up 48% since the beginning of the year. So this is January 2023 right here. They have only gone up 48%. So you can see not much change from March to April. But number of homes sold, which would be on the demand side, they have gone up 144%. So demand is in red, number of homes sold, new listings coming in is in black. So that is a problem. We are just not seeing enough supply. By the way, if you guys want to know what your house is worth, you can click the link down below. Now, if you guys want to break it down region by region, what's happening, this is the sold percentage increase since the beginning of the year. So how many homes sold in January compared to how many homes sold in April, and what the percentage jump has been. Peel has jumped up 140%. Um, if you're not from Peel, Peel includes Brampton, Mississauga, and Caledon. York has jumped up a whopping 152%. Durham is at 119% jump, and Toronto is at 129% jump. So you might be like, well, that's normal because spring is busy. Yes, spring is always busier than winter. So this is good if you are, shopping for a house. But the problem is, if you're shopping for a house, there's just nothing to choose from. The problem is supply has just not kept up with the demand. Halton has only jumped up 67% in terms of new listings coming in January to April. York is at 54%. You can see here they're all around 45 to 55%. Halton being the highest at 67%. Now, what about prices though? Like, how much have prices gone up? Prices have also gone up because it's just natural. Like, when there's not enough things to choose from, people start bidding against each other, and which causes the prices to rise. Halton, Peel, Toronto, York, and Durham, every single region is showing the prices are going up every single month. Now, whether this continues or not, I'm not as optimistic as some other agents. Some other agents are saying, "Well, we're only going to go up from here on." I'm not as optimistic as that, because at a certain point, like with these high rates, at a certain point, it has to become unsustainable. I'm shocked, just as anyone else, that the market has recovered so quickly. I don't know if this will last. I don't want to wish anything bad for anyone. That's why I always say, be very careful if you're thinking of buying a house. Like, don't just buy because some agents telling you, oh yeah, you got to buy now, the price are going to go up like $200,000. Don't let that be the reason you buy. Only buy if your family situation requires you to buy, and even then do a lot of research, because real estate is very hyper local. What's happening on one side of Toronto might not be happening on the other side of Toronto, and that's the same with every single city. So keep in mind, real estate is very hyper local, and you have to do a lot of your own research because some advice might not be the greatest advice you get. If you are a home seller, once again, you are in the driver's seat. You can put up a house for sale, and chances are, if you're in a good location, you will get a good price. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.